What's good, y'all? We back for another episode. I think it's 7. Yeah, that sounds about right. How y'all guys feeling today?
I'm alright. I'm chilling, living in a world full of exciting shit going on.
Yeah, man, cool. Had a couple difficulties going on, but we're great.
Yeah, man. I'm more tired than somebody chilling with Charlemagne the Cosby, but you know.
That's not bad. That's real sleepy. Getting real sleepy.
Yeah, but we gonna make it through. So yes, start off a lot of weird shit going on in the world right now, but the cicadas done woke the fuck up and they attacking everybody inadvertently. They ain't even biting motherfuckers. I heard one flew through somebody's window while they had to drive and hit him and smacked him in the face and he crashed into some traffic sign or some shit. It's fucked up.
Oh shit, man. The humans fucking think that we just rule shit, nigga. Nah, it's daytime now.
It's them fucking
Come back for
locusts.
us.
Fucking miniature Jeepers Creepers.
Word.
But nah, I don't know, man. That shit, them shits is weird. Them shits big as fuck too.
How long they say they come back? Like every how many years?
Like 15 or some shit like that.
But I feel like I just saw them shits like I see them every year though. But
Nah, but time.
I think it's specific kind that comes back.
Yeah, nah, but 15. I was thinking about it last time I thought about it, but 15 years ago wasn't that fucking long ago, but it was kind of long ago. But nah, man, I heard, but them shits don't even.
13.
They don't even come up and like eat though. Them motherfuckers just come up, mate, and die.
yeah, that's literally it.
And start the cycle over again. Like you just wait, you sleep for 15 years or however long, and you just come up and have sex and die. What if it's trash?
Yeah, their whole life is like sausage party. Like they just waiting to get to the great beyond.
Oh, that's
touch tips.
Touch tips.
That movie. So
Yo, I ain't see that movie. I gotta watch that shit.
it get worse and worse every time you watch it.
Nah,
And
man.
not like that ended.
Yeah, that orgy. That shit had me bugged the fuck out.
Nah, it's a kids movie. Take your kids and go see it.
I wonder what streaming platform is on. You probably ain't know.
None of them.
Let's
Kids
go
be
out
watching
VPN.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
his kids be watching it every day. I'm looking at it right now.
Fuck, I'm gonna buy it on my PlayStation. Depending how much you try to tax. But anyway, while we're on nature and things of that sort,
Missed the opportunity there.
what?
Things of that nature. Alright. You know what I'm saying?
What's the furthest you guys would explore? Like geographically, not sexually. Cause I don't want to fucking know.
Shoot. Probably like some Antarctica. I mean, it's kind of like, don't really match with my, skin tone and everything, but I like want to see the fuck is out there. It's probably just ice, but
Nah,
people live out there, so it's like,
It's sun out there.
it ain't like the igloos you see, like motherfuckers really got like houses and all that type of stuff out there.
It's some secret shit going on in Antarctica.
Oh no, definitely.
Like it's certain restricted areas that nobody can even go into. Like
When the last time you seen anything or heard anything about, oh, this is going on in Antarctica, we're having a festival, or we're having a concert, or the hottest rapper that came out of Antarctica, like, oh, that's like was that like a sort of a joke? Hottest rapper coming out of Antarctica.
Oh shit, where the middle was.
or
Nigga too cool. Another one.
Well, that's something.
seeing art.
MC Frozen, bitch.
Come
When he said he's surrounded by ice, he mean literally.
Somebody that lived there as a kid. Now that I think about it,
You said what?
I knew somebody that lived in Antarctica, so it's definitely like.
I ain't never meet a motherfucker from
I met this
Antarctica.
girl from Antarctica.
I think there's a part of Antarctica that might not be frozen.
Probably. But it's definitely.
But I'm not taking my ass nowhere near the tundras. Cold is my fucking kryptonite. I know, nigga, if I was a superhero, that'd be my fucking weakness. I could not deal with the cold. I don't know how to survive in
It's either
Syracuse
cold
cold.
or like scalding hot.
But I'll explore near a volcano. I'll go to the tropics and shit, but
Volcano.
You gotta be solidified in stone somewhere. The rapper remains.
But okay, I'm getting older, but I'm still athletic. I got a chance of outrunning some goddamn lava flow if I get a good angle or some shit.
Pompeii.
But I can't do nothing about the cold. That shit surrounds you all the time. That shit's right there. Hypothermia, fucking ammonia,
Nigga.
freeze to death.
Nigga, Pompeii, you didn't have to touch the lava, nigga. All that ash and shit, you just got compounding that shit and just turn to stone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gonna be on some Medusa shit.
Well, maybe somehow I magically thaw out in 1,000 years if the world's still alive.
Oh, that would be some Dr. Stone shit. That should be lit. All you need is a little bit of niacin, and then you mix that with the miracles like that.
I don't know.
That's over for civilization.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. It's going
And I was just watching or reading something that was talking about how every empire only lasts about 240 years, and we coming up on that point now.
Oh, as America?
Yeah, like we coming up on that 240-year mark.
I had a weird thought earlier when I was thinking about music and how I feel like there's a lot of rappers my age and like local rappers and shit, people that I met that we never got to the height yet, that we all still working, but we haven't got to the height that back then people got to when it was younger, but it's like the industry is fucking falling apart. Like, I don't think that shit is what it, like, people, why you can't try to jump into getting into that shit because that shit ain't what it was anymore.
Yeah, it's almost structured, like, it's almost like people was just popping up out of nowhere. I mean, they probably have like their core following and shit, but they just pop up and then it's just like they ride his wave for a while and then it's like if they don't have a core following, that's all that people really like fuck with. So it's like age groups and shit for the most part.
I feel like now you can be famous and not be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's a certain tier of people that still have that same fame as you would have wanted to acquire in the '90s, like the Beyonce's, of course, like Jay-Z and stuff like that.
They'll never be like that again.
But it's people like even Kendrick and or like J. Cole, they got there to that point, but it's like new niggas that you not like little firecracker, like you don't know, like I don't know who the fuck these niggas is, but like they're not gonna be relevant next year.
Yeah, like who that dude that they said killed himself over his girlfriend?
I wouldn't know. Lil Simp.
See, like, what's his name? I don't even know his name. Like, and it was like a big deal. I guess he's well known, but I'm like, I never heard this in my life.
Oh shit.
Fuck that.
It's a whole bunch of Lils now. Like before it was like funny. Before all it was like Lil Wayne and like who was it? That had like Lil in front of their name.
Word.
Like what? 10 rappers.
Lil
maybe?
Wayne, Lil Bow Wow,
Lil
Lil
Zane.
Romeo. Oh yeah, Lil Zane.
Now it's like. Lil
So-
this.
Lil Baby, I feel like
That was his name was different.
he got a career, like a little longevity, but they're giving him too much clout. Like I seen somebody talking about that he's nicer than Kendrick, and it's like, bro, like come on, man.
Alright,
But that wasn't that, what?
That was Advocate.
Go ahead.
I break down like rap music. Like as a rapper or a musician, I break it down as in certain tiers of how I judge you. Like I'm not just judging you off of lyrics. I'm not just judging you off of certain stuff. So Lil Baby has certain aspects that may be better than Kendrick in certain like as far as making music that sounds a certain way. Like that's like for that's acceptable for the masses. Like but Kendrick is just a greater rapper.
And I feel like,
In terms of like lyric and content.
yeah, and I don't know why somebody would even compare them, because to me, I feel like if you like Lil Baby, you might necessarily not be a great fan of Kendrick like that. But you could be a fan of both, but like you would never put them, if you were a true fan of each, you would never even put them in the same
Yeah,
in the same bracket.
I don't know, these people trying to hype all these people up. I just miss the days when we had when music lasted. Like when music, you get so much shit now, but when music lasted, like meant something to you, you got a song that hit and you listen to that shit for years and years.
Yeah, like Stone School from them, like shit from like Hard Knock Life, like Streetz is Watching, like classic shit that just don't go away.
You can listen to Biggie shit today and it's like,
Oh yeah, if you're in the mood, you put Biggie on, and that's what you listen to for the day. It's just like.
that's because you had to. Like even sometimes I be buying DVDs now and like that it's like you're gonna keep watching them rather than watching a movie that you just find on streaming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm gonna find this movie, but I'm not gonna watch it a million times to go to sleep to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's like Friday. I don't watch that shit every day if I wanted to.
Yeah, fact.
I ain't watched that shit in a minute.
And because I had no DVD.
Shit. You peep more shit now in movies. Like it's weird.
Fact.
Word to me, you do, because you're older and you done experience more. So
I just realized, to be honest, I had to see a post for me to actually realize. And Friday, Ezel was the reason why What's-His-Name got fired in the whole day.
Oh yeah, he stole the boxes in the beginning.
And I didn't really peep that like when I was a kid, and that's something like I'm like, oh,
right.
I never understand why he got fired.
Oh, you about to say something I was about to say.
Go ahead.
But I was gonna say, I never noticed how she was in the bed with two niggas. When she was.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
it was only one nigga.
It was two niggas.
Nah, I know what you're talking about. There was definitely two.
I don't remember two. Oh, that bitch.
So go back on.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
When she's on the phone, yeah.
Nah, another thing you gotta listen for when Ezel came into the
I was like, ew, I hope she was the caboose. What? I mean, I hope she was ill. Like, what the fuck? Never mind.
We're not talking. We're off of finger cuffs. We're talking about now. We're talking about when Ezel went into the fucking window, and then once he came outside, he damn it, my phone. All right, boom. Ezel when Smokey had the fucking straw with the shit drawers and he was about to get the money, and then Ezel came and distracted him, and then Debo woke up. When Debo woke up and was drinking out his drink, if you listen, Smokey is beating the shit out of Ezel outside. You hear psh, 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 motherfucker, psh, 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 psh. He's beating the shit out of that nigga, mad as fuck. And that's why he said when he came over, he's like, I tried to beat his ass. But then he started running. And he got away. And he's like, yo, you ain't catching no crackhead.
Yeah.
He was beating the shit out that nigga.
That's the good shit about movies that I guess gonna make it last. Like when you know this new shit every time, like Jay and Silent Bob and like all them Kevin Smith movies.
Yeah.
That shit be crazy. They be creating a whole world. That's the shit that I really fuck with about movies and shit. It's like it take you to a whole different place.
Word. So while we on the subject of movies or like some shit like that, what's something they always recreate some bullshit? What's something that you wouldn't actually be mad if they recreated, or something that you would want them to recreate, bring back, etc., etc.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but I was telling Nakeem the perfect way to do the Ninja Turtles is for them to actually have teenagers play the turtles. Like do a live action of that shit, but it actually be teenagers.
Yeah, because they gotta have like teenage humor. And
yeah,
shit.
Like the way Tom Holland is such a better Spider-Man than all the rest of them because he's actually Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man was young and didn't know what the fuck was going on at first.
Like mad, like annoying to everybody. Like that's how he actually is. Like,
but yeah, I was telling Nakeem too how like it's mad creepy on the first one. It's mad creepy on the first one on the first movie. When they got a crush on April because they mad big and mad bulky and it's all weird. But if they like teenage, it wouldn't be as weird interspecies erotica weird shit.
They was teenagers. I mean, they was always teenagers, but it was just weird that you saying they all.
They was adults. They look
like fucking 6'5" football players.
And I think it would be a dope ass aesthetic to see them smaller and like fighting and doing shit too.
Yeah, they'll be able to do like some whole other shit.
Yeah, that shit be fun.
Mine would probably be Danny Phantom. Cause Nickelodeon did Butch Hartman dirty as fuck with that one. Like they kept wanting to push Fairly Odd Parents and say they wanted to let him work on that, but that should have been so much doper. They just start doing shit Fairly Odd Parents and add in fucking babies and there was a girl at one point. It was just mad stupid shit. Danny Phantom was fucking fire.
Danny Phantom, that movie, man.
Don't get me wrong, Fairly Odd Parents is some fire too, but after a while, who was watching that bullshit?
Whole facts. Danny Phantom. I don't know. I would have to go into the realm of music. I need something like The Basement or 106 in Park back or some shit like that.
The only thing is that niggas don't rap no more. It's like who you gonna
Nah, but you gotta put, cause nigga, there is. I mean, I rap, so it's like,
that's a fact.
so it's a lane for niggas that do rap, but just gotta shine, cause they ain't paying attention to this bullshit. And I honestly think that the rappers, like the real rappers, are getting way too conscious of what's going on now and be speaking up on that shit. So like, all right, let's take attention away from these motherfuckers now. We had them in the 90s and the early 2000s. Yeah. We had their reins on these motherfuckers. Gangster rappers. That's what you do. Now these motherfuckers done turned to millionaires. They done taught motherfuckers lessons and shit.
He's trying still, but it's like, don't I want to hear that? But I'm listening to him.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. Anytime a black thought or a nigga coming and tearing the mic down, like I'm definitely here for it on with freestyling. I'm just saying.
I'm not. You think
the niggas that nowadays, the Drakes and the fucking
Drake could go in there and he can go in the booth
if you wanted to, but it's not. You know what's working for him is.
Hey, bud. Hey, got these teams going. Yes.
I hate when you do that accent shit. That Drake. Yeah. Everybody
it works. That's what worked for him.
Cause Drake can do whatever he wants to.
It was a point in time, like what, like 2012, 11, 10, when he was actually, spitting.
Yeah.
Cause somebody else was writing that shit. But niggas get mad nowadays because it is a big ass. I mean, most famous people, it is a big ass collage of artists or people working on it, and you get the finished product that way. It ain't like the artists just have one, but I mean, it ain't used to be like that.
It probably was, and honestly, I don't really got nothing against that specifically.
I'm trying to tell you,
depending on the artist.
But I mean, yeah, if you're trying to, it depends what you're trying to create and what you're trying to do. Like I feel like.
If you talking about you the greatest rapper alive, nah, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, but like you could give me a hook maybe and I'd run with it, but you're not gonna give me no whole verse because that's not me. Like that's not mine. I don't know. Yeah, you can. I take a. You like okay, maybe try to use this cake. Like yo, I got this bounce and this cadence. I'm like okay, I'm gonna write my shit in that bounce and that cadence. Like I'm not like okay, I can understand.
Yeah,
like
some people do that.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a way of ghost track.
That's
like, but
so totally different.
It's some niggas that more so like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to spit, like Quentin Miller, like he's nice as fuck, but his voice is so monotone that he does like he got some good songs. Don't get me wrong, but the most of his songs ain't hitting like they are when he's writing for Drake. Like it's like you could either sit there and be like, alright, I'm gonna try to sit. I'm gonna try to be mellow. No, I'm trying to sit there and be Rose after the injury, and just keep trying, or I'm gonna try to just keep passing to LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Rose definitely.
He back on it now.
Oh yeah, he on it now. But for it was a couple years where he was just fucked up trying to still be a star player instead of just like so healed.
That's what you gotta do sometimes, man. But he had to keep trucking.
Even Partisan Fonte, like this nigga was, nobody knew who the fuck he was until Cardi, he got exposed. Cardi's writing, he was writing Cardi shit, and then he like, oh, everybody like, who the fuck is this? Now this nigga got his own music out. He dating fucking Megan Stallion.
Yeah,
he doing shit.
Oh, that's the nigga that's dating Meg?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know that shit.
He came out with that one song. I'm like, who's this nigga? Then I realized the song came together so good because he wrote the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm
like that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like, it makes a lot. I'm like, this motherfucker sound like he been out for like a while. Like, it's because Cardi it was his sound, but it was like Cardi saying it. So I'm like, oh.
That's fact. Even Safari, you could hear like when Safari try to rap. I don't want to listen to that shit, but I could hear all of the Nicki Minaj like flow inside it, like in it.
Yes.
Wait, so what do you think about her re-release of that mixtape with the 3 songs she put on there? I thought it was alright. I mean, for
like 3 new songs, yeah. It
was sort of like
only one I really listened to. Yeah, that one, Nicki Minaj, Give Me Upsetting.
She put that
mixtape out.
Nah, but that song.
With Wayne.
Yeah, that shit fire.
That shit.
And then what was the other one?
I don't think I heard any. I think I might have heard one other song from that shit, but I ain't really go through it. I probably just heard the new shit that she put out. I probably
Yeah, because they put it all over the radio and stuff. It was a good song, but I mean.
But that's smart marketing though. Like re-releasing your own shit, your old shit. You don't gotta put it in the old word. All your opinions and go to it automatically.
Cause you gotta think like, where can you even find that mixtape? You have to like go on YouTube or.
Exactly. And they're not getting no money off of it.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of artists are getting smart and starting to put all their old shit out. Like Wiz released all his old shit.
It's smart. Cause back then that Piff and all that else for free.
Hell yeah, that Cushion Orange Juice. I definitely go listen to that shit sometimes. Like he put that shit on streaming. Hell yeah.
Yo, Nicki, you can't tell Nicki Minaj fans nothing, boy.
No.
Oh yeah, they cut you over, Nicki.
Nigga, they will mob your ass like this and bring you to the tar and feathers.
She took him to a whole different level, though. To be honest.
Ooh.
Nicki in her realm. I mean, for like a couple years, she had it. For like what, 10 years? She had a long run.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say she still got it now, but she definitely had probably the longest run ever. Lil Kim probably had what, a 5-year run.
I don't even know if it was that, honestly.
It was like she just had joints. It wasn't like she had consistent.
Because Lil Kim had a whole bunch of other people around at that time.
Oh yeah,
Foxy Brown.
Mafia,
No, I'm talking about female rappers. It was Eve, Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
Shit.
And Foxy, that's like my number 2 or no, all female. She's like my number 2 or 3.
Yeah, fucking Foxy. Foxy is dope. I'm trying to think who my favorite female rapper is.
You could definitely tell hers was all her written, like hers was raw, like.
Nah, but some of these newer bitches ain't got shit on them females
left
back in
right.
the day.
Out here, left and right, everywhere.
I don't know. It's some fire ass girls.
What you think?
No, I'm talking about some of them, but them like Roxanne Shante, fucking MC Light, nigga.
What's your thoughts on that Coy Leray girl? Her music.
It sounds like a third grader wrote a song, but she good.
Pull up in it.
Like her song sounds reference track.
Yo, there's like 5-year-olds that like, can you put? I'm like, I don't play no more parties. I'm like, why do I even like this song? Like, what about the song do I even like?
It's literally just to be like it's a reference track to a good song. Like she just didn't finish it.
She didn't fill in the blanks.
Yeah, like literally, like she didn't know what to say this. She just like I might just hum this.
Pull up in what kind of car? Ah, fuck it.
Hold on. What rhyme with him?
They love it when oh, they gonna like this shit.
More people out here singing this like this is their theme song.
I do think that they be hating on her though, like physically. I think she attractive. I think she mad.
Yeah,
she little, but she
everybody
attractive.
hating like just different body types. So it's like
Right. I feel like everybody, like, man, everybody's so
like,
fucking
why I even care? I'm
right. They
if
so
she was
quick
fat,
to.
I'd be saying something. If she was like thick, I'd be saying something. If she's skinny, I'd be saying something.
Right.
No matter what.
Niggas be so quick to like down famous women just, but that be like if they came around for a day, that'd be the same girl that's curvy.
Yeah. So like.
And she's actually attractive. Like to me, it's more so like the way she carries herself and her style and shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell she like it's her genuine. Like she ain't put on the front for it.
But that's how I feel like it's crazy about like how everybody all over K Michelle, even though she really don't look like herself. But she's saying she ain't have surgery in a couple years. But why the fuck do anybody care? Like why do you give a fuck? If somebody told me, like if somebody can have a Pinocchio motherfucking nose, and he's like, nah, I ain't had no work done. And I'm like, yeah, that nigga lying. And go on about my goddamn business. Like, I'm like, what do you want me, like, I mean, like, what the fuck?
It's a group of people that just live vicariously through celebrities. So anytime they fuck up, they're so happy. Like, oh shit, this nigga just like me. I done fucked up yesterday. Like he's waiting on niggas to like downfall. Or they just so happy they just.
I feel like that's a lot. I feel like a lot of people look at us like that. They be wanting us to fuck up because they feel like we think we like. I don't know.
Oh, good. You mean we aren't attracted being a celebrity? Good.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck, I don't give a fuck about being a celebrity, honestly.
Y'all ever talk about like social media today and like how it's. You ever had that topic on here?
Well,
Introduce it.
So social media and people's need to live through it, like that's.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get touch on that like maybe for 2 podcasts, but I didn't. I don't know if I actually got it, got it out how I wanted to. So go continue.
Just like, for one, like you'll see somebody in person, right? And obviously they might have like an alter ego online or whatever, but a lot of people do that. But that's besides it. But the point to where people like won't be like happy with themselves, but online they want to make themselves seem like they like the happiest person in the world, or make it seem like they up here just to appease other people. And it's just like, say 15 years ago, or even like when we were freshmen in high school, social media wasn't even really.
Yeah, it wasn't. I remember the day they released Instagram for like Android.
Yeah.
And the whole class, like the whole school was going crazy. Like, oh shit, we get Instagram now.
Yeah, because it's different for us. Because like, what's our generation? Is like, are we X or Z? What is it?
Or we might be ever X.
So it's like, we experience.
Am I still X? No.
No, actually,
Like,
we're actually Y. We're millennials.
Yeah. So then it's like.
Yeah, you're a millennial.
Pretty sure we experienced the before, the during, and the after. So we've seen the whole spectrum change from like brick cell phones when we were like 2-3 years old to now. We don't see it all. Like the progress that happened in like the past 20 years, and it's just weird because we've seen the beginning of Facebook, MySpace, and what it's become. Even throughout high school, like Facebook wasn't really.
Yeah, like literally the only thing I used Facebook for was to get the answers to the homework. Like, yo, what was homework tonight? What we gotta read?
And now it's flooded with this useless junk. Like that's why I'm like, I don't even know what social media platform to stay on now, cause like every platform is just saturated with junks and like ads and just like. It's like not even something that is useful. It's just
everything was.
When they fucking sold Tumblr, that's when social media social media been downhill for me ever since then. Like when Yahoo bought Tumblr, and then they just didn't out of nowhere everything was just dicks every time go straight on.
I logged on recently and I'm like it's just different. I
deleted my shit like a couple years ago.
The only thing I'm on now is just fucking TikTok. I just watch because all I'm going like online is to watch funny videos and stuff. So Facebook is useless to me. I just go on TikTok. They put all the same shit on there.
Yeah, true.
So it's just like
I have to with my line at work have to be in all of social media, but it's draining and it's annoying.
No, it is. Oh, that's just I don't. Where do you see this shit going in 5 years? Like what they gonna come out with next? They don't.
I kind of feel like whatever they come out with, Facebook is gonna buy it, and then it's gonna be part of Facebook, or they're gonna.
So I heard there's I wish I had wrote this down because I can't remember off the top of my head now. But somebody made it so that it might be Apple or somebody made it that you have the option for the tracking. Like you don't have to. Before you had to opt out for them not to be able to track you over like your data, and now they made it so that you have to opt in. And the people that or Facebook is saying that they're losing ads and they're losing money and stuff like that. They were saying basically like, we're not trying to steal your data. We're just trying to better. What you want. We see you typing this. We see you typing that. We just want to offer it to you right there in front of you and da da da.
When the last time you clicked on an ad on Facebook? Like, I'm like, who does that? No,
right. Like I don't trust this shit.
I've seen sneakers and bought them from that shit. Like I'm like, oh,
it probably took you to a real link though.
No, yeah, I went to a real link, but that's advertising too. It's just like, okay, Foot Locker, Foot Action, you see some shit, and I'm like, you know what? I might not like these, but they on the right track.
But then again, it's going up for stuff that you like. So technically, is it really advertising? It's just showing you stuff that you was already looking at or talk about.
But that's what they doing. But it's a catch.
But that's what they were doing anyways. Like before the internet, like you I learned the psychology in college, but like they would like basically monitor your TV with the Nielsen, the Nielsen shit, so that they knew what interests you. And they would monitor like your mail and shit. Like I want to say your mail and shit, so they know what coupons. I think or your spending habits somewhere shit, and then they know what coupons and shit to send you.
Even the commercials, like back on TV, the commercials early in the morning were for kids and mothers, And during the afternoon is for house mothers. Then during the evening is like toys and shit like that when kids get off of school. Then at night is like sex pills and condoms and shit like that.
You know how far they taking it though? Because you obviously know, like, if you were talking around your phone, something you say might pop up, right?
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that I've like bought something, like I went to the store and bought a pack of something, brought it home, and I clearly know I wasn't talking about it to anybody.
Yeah.
But then it popped up on my phone. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No.
Like, why is KFC or Popeyes popping up on my phone? I know for a fact I did not say Popeyes.
Word.
It was some weird shit happening to me. So I went to Walmart, right? And I bought some shit, and I think I used my credit card.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like maybe like some weeks later, I went on like Walmart.com to like order something like to have the shit brought to me, and it said the items that I brought, and then it said like you ordered this on this day, like you bought this on this day.
Oh,
but all I did was just swipe my credit card at Walmart.
Now the thing I don't like is when I be posting something on Facebook with other people and they automatically tag me.
Yeah, that shit do be weird as fuck. That shit just tripped me out at first.
Like, yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. The phone is just, man, that's why, like, if you go into your folder in your phone, it'll pull up people.
Yeah.
Their faces. I mean, that's obviously, but.
Snapchat tell you where people at on in the fucking country. It'll be a big ass map, and they just sit their ass sitting there waving at you, and they bit emoji, whatever that shit called.
It's literally a database, because most people take a picture of something without realizing, like, oh, let me take a picture real quick. But, like, now it's going to be a database somewhere out there tracking wherever you go. Like, oh, no, you were here on this date because you took this picture, and there's no way to, like, get rid of it. Like, if you delete it and somehow it comes back on your phone, it's going to, all this information, like, nobody knows where all this stuff goes. Like, as you know, you delete something on a computer, it never really goes anywhere. Because, like, you can delete all the files on your computer and you could somehow get them back. Like, it's in there.
That fucking cloud or some shit. Even cloud before the cloud.
Yeah.
But, like, damn, I forgot.
That's why I was telling people, like, especially on Facebook, like, stop posting stuff, like, it's going to come back to haunt you. Like, people, like, getting canceled from stuff.
Yeah, that's why I stopped wilding out.
Oh, no, I stopped. Good thing, like, I don't have too far to go back, because I see my memories that pop up, and it'll be something crazy. I'm like, I gotta delete
yeah. I did that shit every day for a year straight.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the record and say this right now. Anything that I've ever said or posted that wasn't attached to him, I don't take back or renege on. So you just gonna have to deal with it and try to cancel me later on.
I'm gonna be honest, I renege a lot of that shit because I was fucking wild. I used to be like me in 12th grade. I was
crazy. Shit.
Let me look at my memories, because right now.
No, but I was about to say, but like I hate that when people be preachy about like, oh, like on live, I'm not using that fake skin so they can have my face. The nigga's already in the fucking database. You opened your phone with your face to type this message, and they go on Facebook. They do this shit. You had the facial.
You saying this while recording a video that you posted online.
Right.
Like you got you in the full selfie right now. Nigga, we got your face.
Jackass.
That's how I'm be getting with like people would be so scared to like of the government tracking me and watching all my shit and doing all this, like...
They are, but...
They're doing that shit anyway, so, but what are you hiding? Like, the nicks that you're selling?
This was 10 years ago, but it's nothing crazy, but this is just like this is just like some plain... This was a plain day in 2011.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nothing too crazy.
A world full of assholes?
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but that's just like a very... that's just a normal, basic...
Yeah.
Good morning.
I mean, I say that now, man. It is a world full of assholes.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. And so...
Alright, so I would have said back in the day.
Right, you don't want to pull up what the fuck you would have said back then.
Pull up them pictures I used to Photoshop with.
No, that's hell no. You gonna definitely get me canceled with that shit. That's the only thing that'll get me canceled.
I could, you know what's funny? I can't even describe that picture without them pulling this off of YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't even describe that shit.
Yeah.
That was fucking nuts.
2012 and back was fun. Like the world went downhill in 2012.
Yeah.
The Mayans, bro, they predicted this.
You're right, you're wrong.
Man. They knew what the conspiracy theory. They don't demonetize you for that. Like, take it off.
Yeah, man, you can't do nothing right now. You can't do nothing on the internet that speaks of freedom, but yet,
YouTube, you can't
but yet, you can post fucking Aron Carter and fucking what's his name fighting a boxing match that you knew Lamar Odem was gonna fucking win from the jump.
I didn't get to see that. They said they beat him.
I seen highlights. I look at that shit. It was just like David and Goliath. This nigga was like 6'7" or some shit like that against a 6'1" motherfucker.
And he was recovering crackhead.
Like,
So he still got that crack strap.
Hell yeah. I should have thought about that before. He got all of that. Like, crackheads ain't.
They not normal.
different.
Like nigga,
You ever
listen.
seen a crackhead that tall?
But wait. No,
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
no, fuck everything
Shout out
else.
to Nate.
Fuck everything. Fuck everything else. The fact that this nigga beat death, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? This nigga beat death. Like fucking talking about to get up to get high again and go to another brothel.
And he beat
Oh,
Kardashian.
No, my
say-
nigga.
I was about to say-
Oh, wait. Cause that's two. You just let me first before we get up to Kardashians, cause I don't really got too much to say to them and just information. But they ended their shit after a 15-year run.
For real?
Yeah,
Finally.
they show is over. It's something else that I want to get. I might get
Thank
into
God.
what the Kanye. But before we go there, it was
Kanye go bad. She bad.
yeah. What did you just say there?
He survived the Kardashians.
He survived the Kardashians, but it was something I was gonna say
Kinda.
before. Yeah, he kind of survived the Kardashians.
It was
Barely.
about crackheads, Lamar Odem.
Yeah, man. Damn
Yeah,
it.
speaking of pulling shit back, wait till like maybe like 2 years from now when we're famous and shit, and then we're like, yo, Lamar Odem, you gonna come on the show? Remember that time? You was talking about that shit, now see me, you about to be eerie, motherfucker.
Nah, Charlamagne didn't do it.
You on the 612, huh?
Charlamagne-
Nah,
Charlamagne-
Lamar Odem cool though. They didn't leave Lamar fuck alone.
Yeah, I fuck with Lamar.
But
The grimiest person that was famous.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Oh, my bad.
Nah, go ahead.
So, y'all seen that Wendy Williams had came on to what's his name?
Gary Owen?
Gary Owen now, right?
Yeah.
So
For a second, I was like,
nah, but Wendy Williams posted on her Instagram. She was like, Lamar Odem came to see me after his fight, and he embraced me and gave me a real hug. He was so eager to get in the shower, and I took my taxi home to my hotel, and da da da.
So,
Is it raining again?
why is she telling so much information?
That's weird. That's weird as
Like,
fuck.
she's
weird-
single now.
she's the.
So do you?
But
I
But
don't know. Would
why?
put it behind the curtain.
Yeah, like,
You?
huh?
Would you? I don't know. Would you?
What I fuck, Wendy Williams?
Yeah. Top.
So I don't find her attractive, but I heard that her pussy is good. So that's like for a nigga like me, I don't know. Y'all know how I am. That shit just. I would say I'll fuck her ankles off, but the bitch ain't got nothing. I wouldn't fuck Wendy Williams, man. I would think about it. It'll cross my mind because of what I heard, but.
Well, thanks to Cuomo, there's plenty of paper bags available.
Yo, I hate fucking paper bags,
Yo,
man.
this shit is like, alright, yeah, this shit is the dumbest thing ever. Like, so they took the plastic bags away because of to save the oceans, because plastic bags are getting swept into the oceans. But we live in fucking New York. What fucking oceans are we around?
If there is an ocean around this motherfucker, you don't want to get in that
Yeah,
bitch.
who don't be using plastic bags?
Oh, and real quick on
Word,
that,
you know,
there's a new ocean.
It's fucking corn.
Yeah, they discovered a new ocean. Well, they didn't discover. Well, they discovered it, but they kind of just made a new ocean. They said the waters around the Arctic formed their own kind of water pattern, so they're gonna make it into an ocean.
oh shit, I thought that shit melted out of a fucking
No, icebergs.
iceberg or some shit or something. I thought they uncovered some new shit or something.
I saw this
They're saying that they discovered that it's
just had a
a
different
whole.
other
So I guess it's kind of like the calm belt, and then like how like it's just his own water. You know what I mean? How that shit is, and then it's like
You know, like most of his land was all connected at one point.
Yeah.
Pangea.
And like,
That's why I like people. Like I hate people that pretend that they're way too grounded and like can't believe anything because the facts of it. First, the one thing is, if you're a strong Christian, the things that you believe in the Bible is mystical as hell. Everything that happened. Then, if you're a strong scientist, all of that shit is like scientific, but it's still fucking amazing. Like to think that this is all one fucking big ass continent, and then the tectonic plates shifted to where the continents broke apart and drifted to their own fucking like. Just think of like, just humanly think about that shit in our time. It's like
on the other side is there was a burning bush. I don't know what else goes after that, but there was a bush that was on fire.
No, but
like, where did it come? Like as scientists, you should question like, oh, what happened? Who caused that? Like,
but you
you can't just dismiss it.
Like,
you can't just dismiss shit.
Like how did that come apart? A battery, like how did that even come apart? Like what?
We're harnessing energy.
Like who made glass? Who's the first person to make glass?
Probably people in Africa.
Who figured out how to like?
I kind of feel like it was part seeds planted into humanity, and
all this shit was
part
here.
Exploration.
Everything has been here for millions. Like all this stuff has been here. The stuff that made that LED light has been here. So like who? Like they went from the light bulb. They went from candles to like.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about humanity is that, like, but as much as people don't like to believe in evolution, like, we clear it like and they like to separate people, and not think of us as a human, like humans as a whole, and just think about how fucking amazing we've been over the past billion years. Or well, we probably haven't been for a billion years. The Earth is on like what, 2 billion or 1.3 billion or something like that.
Who said it was that?
Somebody. Everybody.
It's a good guy. It's a good.
But real quick, before we get off that, you know what's amazing though? When you said they went from candles to this, that's two different elements. Because that candles is fire and that's electricity. So it's like that shit's weird.
Yeah,
like they got the expert.
Like wouldn't it be easy just to have a regular candle? I mean, no, but obviously that's you put a battery in it, but it's worse, but better.
I mean, because for some shit like that, you can just light a regular candle thing about, but you don't want like a light bulb or some shit that's practical over a candle. Shit like this is just decoration, but god damn, it's coming out outside. Yeah, I was asleep through that tornado shit. I thought I was dreaming. I heard man, grinding and shit. I'm like, hell no, nigga, a tornado up north. The world is like, I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm an optimistic person, and I really, really do, like, I always hope for the best, but I can't ignore, I got senses that's beyond, I feel like it's a gift, and I can't ignore it. I try to, but stuff happens too much. I can feel this shit is shifting, and shit ain't the same. And I don't see it healing. Like, I can't say for sure if it's the world or if it's our country or what the fuck. I just don't see it. Like I can't, and not to say that it won't, because sometimes stuff breaks down and rebuilds better. Not to say that it's forever, but it's like everything is crumbling. But food is worse. Like everything is worse. Everything is not getting better. Everything is getting more accessible. It's getting created at a more rapid speed. Everything, but it's as quality. Nothing is really getting better.
But I was trying to explain. I was thinking to myself, like, when has it ever been as bad? It's always been bad. It just got better and better and better and better. And now we're at the point to where it plateaued, and then it's going downhill. After 9/11, everything just went like.
Nah, I don't know if I agree either.
Yeah, I knew Nakeem was gonna say that.
Cause like, it's fucking 2021. It's like it's really not that bad. Like
no, that's not.
I mean,
like compared to compared to America over the last hundreds of years, like it's like the thing about the world is that it's like real, like it's synchronicity is real. Like things happen for a reason. So like every couple hundred years there'd be a lot of chaos, but then it evens out into something great. So they'd be like, oh, there's a plague, but then there's about to be some other shit after that. There's a war, but like, you know what I'm saying? It all leads to something else. In 1920s, it was a fucking. So we should like with our low, like it's probably the lowest that we've been in the past, like compared to this now, 1920s.
But for you to believe, and you always talking about evolution and people to get better and people getting better, you don't think at the process and the way that we think now, all of that old shit should be obsolete, by the way. That's why I feel like we keep repeating cycles that we should be beyond at this point. Like, that's self-destructing like a motherfucker. Like, we should know better than, but at this point, like before all the wars, all of that shit, niggas was learning. We was a new country. We was all of this, we've been doing this shit for years and years and years, and people we got history books. We read them shits in school from a child. You learn that shit. Not like the people like if you don't learn history, you doing repeat it. But motherfuckers know history, and we still repeating that shit.
Like,
they manipulate the history.
But you still
They learn it and then figure out the strategy they want to use.
But at least in college they teach you. Like I had a white teacher in college, and she still taught me how to think outside the history and show you good stuff that was going on.
What's that one lady? It's this old professor that does like a lot of race stuff. I watched the video and like she been doing this since like the 80s of like when she had a classroom full of kids and then like 20 years later she brought them back in to watch a video of how they acted when they was like kids. Like
I'm not saying that we. Oh no, I'm not got that.
But it's just like there's professors that like teach you like the right way to like think, not the program stuff that you learn in like public school and stuff. It's like a lot of that shit is bullshit.
We have the tools to be better, but our behavior is self-destructive, and it's not letting up from being self-destructive. And I feel like that's what's going to cause it. It ain't gonna be is us. It's like I don't feel like it's. That's why I feel like it can't get better because the mindset isn't changing, and it's the masses. There's people that think differently. That want stuff to happen, but it's like guided almost. Like,
but take this though. There's always got to be a catalyst for that great mind. Nobody's just gonna just be automatically born and be the next Tupac. There's got to be a drastic change toward like in the world. There has to be a strain on the planet for actual change to happen. Nobody it's not just given to you. You're created.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But like the government, like.
But what drive? I mean, like what? Okay, so all right, let's break it down this way. In this world, right now, for this world not to decay, or you don't think that is on the way to decay, but what needs to be in place for it to continue to thrive?
You know, it's funny. I feel like everybody feel like as soon as humans leave the planet that the world ends, and it's not.
No, the world's gonna regenerate itself. It's gonna rejuvenate. It's gonna be in the best place that it's ever been. We the biggest parasites on this fucking earth.
In fact, like
it's gonna rejuvenate.
Yeah, as soon as the humans are gone, that's when the world is gonna be good.
That's typically what COVID was, to get rid of a lot.
Well, we probably created that too, but that's what I'm saying is our self-destruct. That's why I study people and I don't even want to. It's just like our self-destructive. I make the same mistakes over and fucking over again sometimes, and I consider myself smart, and it's still like I still on a minor level, I still make the same fucking mistakes sometimes. It's like we live in a country because that's all I can speak from because I haven't had the worldview experience of insanity. We live in a country.
It's like I got through it once. I'm gonna get through it again. It's like
it's that money, and we have the tools. I feel like to do better. Like it don't have to be like that though. I see what you saying. Like we really could be we could be good. Like the fact that how you said Tupac. And then it's two things. The one thing I wanted to address when you said that without struggle there wouldn't be no Tupac. I feel like. Okay, Tupac was a broken motherfucker because of the struggle that he went through when he had to create. I feel like if you had peace and you can be cool, you can create, and people can shine in their genius. You don't need pain as a catalyst because that's something that I believe, and I torture myself into being some emo rapper for my whole fucking life.
I'm not necessarily saying pain, but in order to be a visionary, you have to have some type of goal. You can't just if
exploration.
If you're just in, I mean, I guess exploration. If you're gonna get bored and explore, but it's not gonna hit everybody as hard as somebody who's related to your struggle, or related to or been through this. Like even Hitler. Everybody, I don't know how we get demonetized for saying this, but even he, people were so quick to follow him because they all just went to World War I, and that's how. Like even up until the end, everybody in Germany was happy because they didn't know exactly what was going on. They only saw that they were in the best state of as far as monetarily, as far as jobs, as far as as things like that. They didn't know what was exactly happening to the Jewish people. So it's like it has to be I don't feel like the world is about to implode or anything, but I feel like humans are straining or something, but it's only a matter of it's a means to an end. Like even Trump coming in and making us like appreciate Bush. Like as much as we hated George Bush, like now we appreciate him a little bit more. Like oh he wasn't the worst president ever. Like even Biden is trash, but like oh he's great kind now. Like what a relief.
I want to go on record saying I never thought that Bush was the worst president ever, because I mean I believe
we thought he was the idiot.
You thought he was stupid because there's Ronald Reagan.
Look how much stupider he could have been.
Definitely. But I don't know.
Trump had his pants backwards and pants backwards on in one picture. Oh my god. Just
Yeah, man. I don't know. I was about to say something, but I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. But I hope that everything turns around and stuff started to pick up, because I do want my child to experience some of the stuff that I've experienced as a child, because it's like TV screens and stuff is just consumed. Just like it was always the time allotted for that, but it was just like niggas wanted to go outside.
You only had, by the time you're done, it was like 7 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock. Oh, my shows are going to come on.
Yeah, that's when everything.
You in the house, you shower, whatever, you sit down, cereal, whatever.
Now you can catch anything at any time that you wanted to, and just sit there and binge watch.
New episode of like Fairly Odd Parents or like Cartoon Network, all like they'll never experience like Nickelodeon, like
the way we did it though.
Like it was like Nick at Night, like Teen Nick, like none of that stuff. And it's like it's mad bad. Like they gotta watch all this BS on TV. Like
I had London watching like live TV.
Yeah.
And she was like, why are these things keep coming? Like, and she couldn't understand that there was commercials. She was like, I don't like that. Why they keep doing that?
I'm like, that's what it was. You needed to break the run to get some snacks or something.
Right, yeah. You need to, like when Dragon Ball Z run off, you gotta do all the moves for 5 minutes and then come sit down tired.
Like they don't know nothing about like little they don't do like skits anymore. Like we used to watch a show and then skits come on like.
Oh yeah, like in between.
What to do with the melted face and then the buff dude, and they always threw him in the toilet and flush the toilet. You remember the
melted face?
It was a dude with a melted face. It was like a buff. There was like action figures.
Oh, the toy, yo, that was my shit. I used to love that skit. That was my favorite skit on that show.
Yeah, I knew you talking about.
Word to me, that was my favorite skit on that show.
Hell yeah.
Like even shows like Kenan and Kel, like all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I still go and watch it, watch all that
on
shit.
YouTube and watch it. It's,
Yeah, them the classics, cause it's just everything had more feel in it back then. I think it had more heart in it. But that's what I really wanna create though. Like when I say that, like everything that I do is trying to combat everything that I fear. I want to be one light in the fucking darkness. I want to create a different avenue, and it was something that it was a response to something that you said that I wanted to say. It was about something about me saying, about the world. And I think that, to me, I think the purest form of the world is with humans interacting with nature without everything, all of this other shit. So it's like, we'll probably never go back to that unless it's some catastrophic thing. I don't even want to go back to that. So, but when I think about when I talk about the state of the world and where it's headed, it's always that in the back of my mind that's where I feel like we kind of lost, that we don't interact with nature anymore. Yeah. That it ain't the way that it, like people used to really, really know what the fuck was going on more than anybody. It was just like they had a grip on life. People was happy. You had to travel to know what was going on. I haven't seen you in a fortnight, or tell me about your journeys. Come on in and have some whatever. You know what I mean? They talk about law, like I got a log right here or some shit. Like you can read my log. I'm about to go hit the hay. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. Like it's just different. Like it was an exploration. It was that, and I just kind of feel like it was simpler for people to try to figure out who they are and discover themselves, and then everything is a distraction because, like you say, I do believe that humans are powerful as people in the world. It's just there to distract us from figuring out who the fuck we are. Yeah. Now we can do so much shit, but we do shit like Floyd Mayweather and Lamar Odem and all of that shit. But what I was about to say, but like when you think about it, we could really do whatever we set our mind to. Like this nigga, how long you think Jeff Bezos was planning this exploration, like to send himself to fucking space? His own self, like he had to be planning this for a while. Like
I think he woke up that morning and said, he checked his bank account and was like,
I gotta go.
He was like, she took half of it, but shit, this could still get me to Mars. I'm gonna get as far as I can with this bitch.
Well, so the question is to me is the government gonna rush in and try to intervene, or are they going to I can't wait to see how this unfolds, because like, does the government have a patent on space exploration?
Nah, cause NASA isn't even funded by government. They revoked their funding.
Man, that shit weird. I wish I could be in that passenger seat.
I just be like, y'all want to go to space, but like,
honestly, the government probably can't. Like the only people that probably could check you is the UN, because space is technically owned by the entire world, the moon at least. Even though our flag is on it, but I think that all of that is
you think they made it to the space back then?
I don't. They do.
Back then, right now I can definitely see it, but back then, I think they were just giving us an advance.
We gotta beat China.
Yeah, we did it already, but because as of right now, has Japan or has anybody else landed on there? I think they did it, right? The thing is, why haven't anybody landed? Why isn't there a new video? Why isn't there something new? Oh yeah, hey, there's somebody right here walking. If they walked on the moon back then, why aren't they walking on the moon right now?
Yeah. I don't know. They say because it's expensive as shit to send actual people to the moon, but
let's just make these weapons to kill people with.
Yeah, they say they send all type of animals and chimps and drones and shit at all times. So
and cameras, do they have good enough cameras to take pictures in somewhere that there is zero light?
It's just weird shit. It's a lot of stuff that I'd be curious about, but cause it's my main thing is, how can you be sure? You know what I mean? First, okay, even one thing about even on an airplane, when I'm sitting next to the window, I can still feel the air through them sealed windows. They sealed, but so the windows for the spacecraft is I don't know, for a living. It's just so many, but it is a possibility. But it's some shit that I don't know, because it could be you might get let a little space in, or they might have it completely sealed. They got the technology to do it, or you know what I mean? It's just but I'm not saying they can't fly a drone or some shit out there because you can let a little space in and it's not going to destroy nothing. But what if, or how is space, or how did you test that shit? Can you grab how do you send a body out there and yeah?
How did they know that when you get to space there's going to be no gravity? How did they know that?
I mean, scientifically, it probably made sense that it wouldn't be gravity anyway. You're not on Atlas. There's no, there's no gravitational pull on your planet for you to.
But like you said, how did they test that here for the first time?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because it's just with taking this a candle and then turning it into a light bulb. They humanity as a whole worked towards that point.
Yeah, that was somebody who was I can see how they kind of came about light bulb, because it's just electricity.
So wait.
Einstein came up with gravity, the theory of relativity.
Yeah.
What year did
Not didn't come up with gravity, but
What year did we beat Germany?
In the Olympics?
No, the war.
oh, did we beat Germany
Mhm.
for the first time?
Like the end of the war.
World
Like
War
when
II-
Hitler,
World War II?
died, and we took all these scientists and shit.
1942 maybe.
And what was the space exploration?
1960.
1945. May 7th,
Oh, yeah.
1945.
So my nana, rest in peace, told me a lot about. Like she said that Hitler scientists, I'd studied into it before, but it said Hitler scientists had they were practicing stuff with the code. Hitler had the whole thing. I played a whole video game about Hitler messing with the code shit, but. In real life, they said that he had scientists that were practicing like portals and shit like that, and the U.S. came after they beat them and took them all here and brought them and started using their technology. So, I mean, that could help with space exploration and some kind. I'm just playing devil's advocate to what I
I
believe.
see that.
Like legit. Quick question: is that the 30-minute or 20-minute timer?
30.
So we already did an hour.
Yes.
Okay. So, I know what I want to get to. Your topic actually.
Oh, mine.
It's kind of a turn, but the Meek Mill shit. Cause I mean it's from Jeff Bezos and a rich person, so we can trans. You got it, take it.
Oh, me, little me. Alright, so yo, why it seem like anytime Meek does anything online, like it's automatic hate?
They all over my
Like,
man immediately.
Alright, so I saw this shit that just was like,
They
what the
understand
fuck? It's so him and Jay-Z and like a couple other people, they went and bought Robert Kraft his dream car.
What's wrong with that?
Like my friend came and was like, yo, here's your dream car. I know you know what I'm saying? Like you done been my friend and my actual friend and held me down, but the fucking internet went crazy, like, oh, he's buying this rich man he's buying a rich man this expensive present.
They don't understand
but he don't.
They don't understand people in that group, like, they can all buy whatever they want, so it's like,
It's a gift if somebody else buys you something. Like that's
But
what
they was trying to bring up that little water bottle shit. Like, oh, he only gave people selling black kids selling water bottles $20, but he want to buy this man a car. Like, what is the fucking equivalency there? Like, it makes no sense to me that.
was he gonna give the kids on the corner $250,000?
right, yo, that's a flip. You just flipped a water bottle for $20.
He bought a $5 case of water.
That would do
He
more
bought
harm than good.
$1 bottle and gave you $20. Like, what the fuck did you expect?
If anything, that was like him freaking for a tax write-off. He could use it as a tax write-off at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah. But to me, like, if you, just because your friends have more money than you doesn't mean that you should just like not buy them a gift. You should expect gifts like hell yeah, I'm gonna buy my friend a gift just because like and this was something that he couldn't obtain on his own. Like he was like he came on like how did he get it? Like where did you find this?
Yeah, what if he just didn't have the pull to be able to go get that specific thing? He's got the money for it, but he just can't get it.
Exactly,
He's got the connection to get it, and he's like, he wants his car really bad. I got the last one. I'm gonna just get it and give it to him because he wants it real bad, and I was just gonna get it for myself just because I wanted it, but he really wants it, so I'm gonna get it and give it to him.
Right.
It is a group effort. It ain't like this nigga
like
went broke just trying to, you know what I mean? Like,
and who knows what he done for him? He could have done something for him that was like.
This is a billionaire that was sitting by him while he was locked up in jail. And came and helped him every step of the way.
I've watched other podcasts where they was talking about this, and each person was saying like, oh yeah, he donated some shit to something I was doing before, and they were like, oh yeah, he donated like I mean he actively be donating and shit like.
Yeah, because some people just know like you can't. Once your family's set, like after that, you can't take it to the grave with you. As long as your family's set, apart from sight, you should be giving as much as you can. Like your goal should be after your family's set to go in the grave with nothing left. Because what good is gonna do for you?
For real, like you should be trying to create generational wealth and make like the world a better place as much as you can with this money, and then after that it's like shit. Make sure you get your money. Like, you should be trying to create generational wealth and make like the world a better place as much as you can with this money, and then after that it's like shit. What else is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I could sit here and buy 1 million chains, but that shit ain't about to make me happy.
Right.
And he does a lot that people don't really know about, but all they see is what they see. There's a lot of behind the stuff. Like for instance, I'm pretty sure you heard about the story with Jay-Z and what he did coming up with masters and stuff for other hip hop artists. Like say, for instance, he used the Heart Not Life, the Annie sample.
Mm-hmm.
When he got that cleared, he got it in writing that any hip hop artist after this can use this without going to you guys for the clearance. All they gotta do is come to me and then they can use it.
No shit. So he
So
bought
for-
the full rate.
So for the rest of humanity, any hip hop artist can use that sample and not have to worry about going and pay a tremendous amount.
Yeah, that's dope as hell.
All you do is just hit Jay up like, hey, can I use it? And he just say yeah, because he's probably not even charging me for it.
Yeah.
It depends if you want to be a dick or not. Yeah, so before we close out, I know one thing I wanted to talk about, since we talking about our kings that's up here. Diddy, I keep saying, I feel like Diddy been up to something, but he got this whole love.
Buddy Love, what's the name?
But it's a
Diddy Love?
it's a love era. They call it the love era, and like Ray J and Bow Wow was just at the Breakfast Club, and they was with Diddy. It's
no
like
comment.
it's a lot of shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. He probably trying to do something good, but his history is so bad. Like something just came out about him stealing something from another kid, and like I don't know. Like
How you lose Cassie? She went and found her a white dude and got knocked up.
probably happier, man. That shit is
That's
weird.
bad. I had a crush on Cassie with mad long.
Probably.
But she don't me and you.
Yeah.
Just me and you. I ain't like when she shaved up the side of her head though.
That was her shit, dude. Like, so that she did that, you seen every girl.
I don't like it. Period. I mean, it looked good on some women. I just don't like it.
No, it only looked good on her. Like everybody was
Yeah.
doing it, and it only worked for her.
That was it.
I don't know.
I think Rihanna did it too.
Oh, now Rihanna can pull anything off.
Yeah, it's her head big as fuck though.
Yeah.
And she got what's the alien from freaking American Dad?
Roger.
She got Roger head.
Okay, fuck, I'll be all nuzzled up against that head, that big ass head.
You
Riri!
seen the Chihuahua with the big ass forehead?
For the knees. Her and A$AP Rocky making title jokes as fuck right now.
Oh, I do have a death tattoo.
What's that?
Alright, so who you think would win the fight? The nigga from Boom, that hockey movie when he was just fighting and ripping everybody out, or
So,
Boom,
gone?
Boom,
Boom?
yeah, when Stifler when he was that hockey movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright, so him or Adam Sandler, Waterboy.
Oh,
They both had that
Adam Sandler,
that
bro.
R-word strength.
No, Adam
Oh,
Sandler.
you got them. Don't demonetize it.
No, I think the dude was doing.
Nah, man. Oh, it depends. If you just try to set it off on him, yeah. But say something about his mama
Oh
or water, nigga. Fuck his mama. Say something about water.
yeah.
I want fucking water. I want some Gatorade after I beat your ass. No, Goon probably want a beer. Get a beer. Fuck water.
Fuck it.
A beer.
I really like what you said about that about a beer.
See, fights. Like when you say movies, you think about like comedy movies or action movies. Because obviously I'm gonna be like Jason Statham. You seen that new movie?
Which one?
I don't know, but it's something that's killed.
Any movie. Any movie that I see with Jason Statham name, I'm gonna watch. Automatically.
This movie is fire. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, but who he is in the movie is not who you think he is. He's like top dog in the movie, but in the beginning you think he just a scrub. It's a low level dude, but he ended up being like. You gotta watch it.
Yo, there's a movie coming out with Ryan Reynolds. That's that same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That cool guy.
he like an NPC character, like in the video game. He don't know, and then this girl, like it's like a GTA, but then somebody come and let him know that he in the video game. It look dope as fuck though. But like every day was just normal. Like Hey, like this nigga got robbed at like some people was robbing the station and then it like blew up and then the owner was just like, hey, no lovely day, huh? Like yeah, lovely bank robbery. No, like it's just they used to that shit because it's a video game. But then I don't know how I
Is it
got
out? Because I saw. I think I might have seen the trailer or something.
Yeah, I think the trailer mad long ago.
It's coming out. I think it's getting closer to coming out now.
Yeah.
But now everything going back, I'm mad as fuck, man. I had the foresight too, and I just didn't do it. I should have bought stock at AMC because that shit.
Yeah.
The movie like stuff's not coming straight to HBO Max like that no more. It's going to theaters, like movie.
Everybody's starting to eat again.
Huh?
They're probably not too late.
Everybody's
But
starting.
it's probably low buy-in before, like way low.
I don't even know how AMC is doing.
I know on the weekend that shit probably gonna go stupid.
Oh yeah, it's how they been. Yeah, I just damn. Yeah, in May they were beginning of May they were like $9-10 a share, and now it's about $14 a share.
You said it was from what?
From $9 a share to like 12, 15. Well, no. What I say before? Like $12 a share. I think 14 was the highest we had one.
It's gonna go higher though. Summertime.
Bob Marley's son wants to open a weed business up in upstate New York.
Man, I need to get out. Like, I would need to get started on that shit. Trying to figure out how to get a dispensary because that shit's about to get flooded.
I don't even know if you. Maybe they might have people get like some sort of ID, like a business ID or something. So I mean, they still have to work out the stuff about like selling and buying.
Yeah, it's a whole lot like you gotta do. Like even before going to get.
This could be almost impossible for especially people of color.
Yeah.
Urkel got one now. Who's the white? It's called Purple Urkel.
Well, who's got it?
Steve Urkel.
Oh.
Yeah, a weed strain.
Where he live in California?
Called Purple Urkel. I don't know where the fuck he live at, probably.
That's not the whole story. That's a.
Well, it's different because like out in Cali, there's people like Burner, like so it's probably a state thing. So you gotta definitely leave New York.
Nah, it's legal now in New York. They just come in.
No, I know.
The stores don't
like,
give it.
as far as people that just make their own, like set up a growing
Yeah.
and hear something, like it's not gonna happen in New York.
I keep saying though, like I wanna take a break from smoking, but I feel like it's getting closer and closer to us getting rich, and we get some shit, but I just gotta experience. I want to know what my favorite strain of weed is for real. Like, I want to go be able to access and try everything to when I can really say, nah, that's my shit. This is my second, and this is my third, but this right here is my shit.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I smell like a rapper already.
No, I'm not saying we done. I'm not saying that's what I said.
Stream.
I
I
mean-
mean, yeah, I feel you though.
Yeah, I'm just what I'm saying, but there's some shit that's probably like thinking about some $60 a gram type shit or some shit like that. Like what that's hitting for. I'm not saying I ain't gonna. I guarantee I'm gonna finish a whole blunt of that shit, but
I don't want that shit. That shit gonna have me tired for the rest of the day.
tired of sleep as fuck.
Fuck that shit at night. Like dabs and shit, man. Fuck that. That should be too much.
Oh no, that shit do. Right.
I ain't want to smoke a year's worth of weed in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I ain't never do it that. But yeah, that should be. Damn, it's coming out there for real. But y'all got anything to add before we close out? Do a barrel roll. Okay.
I couldn't think of anything vulgar.
So anything. I'm looking at the list real quick. Let me see. There's something I
Wrap it up, kids.
Wrap it up, B.
Right
Wrap it
on.
up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, go on.
I was gonna say, yo, I mean, y'all know now, but did y'all know that Michael Jackson and B had a song together? That shit
That
slapped.
shit was fire.
Ew, what's the name? Where you find it? What's the name of it?
I gotta keep that at the rap. Say now, it was.
I need the name of it because hopefully there's a different beat to it and that's not the only beat. But I feel like Biggie would have sounded like a little bit better with the beat.
He's writing that shit though.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh, my exit thing is, don't think just cause you cute, don't mean you don't have to pay your goddamn debt or pay motherfuckers back, motherfucker, cause I'll leak your news to your boyfriend.
The song's called This Time Around, and I'm on this side of the couch. I'm this nigga talking more.
That's not personal. I'm just saying that now. I'm just. Anyway, this is the family meeting. We are the family, and we are out this bitch, and not to the public.
Damn.
What? What?